Voice of Nations. International news. Today's headlines.
Moscow will be insisting on NATO publicly announcing its refusal to accept Ukraine into the bloc, the head of the Russian delegation to the Vienna talks has stated. The Russian Investigative Committee said on Wednesday it had opened a criminal case after the discovery of mass graves of civilians in Donbass. Such persistent hyping up and disinformation by some Western countries will create turbulence and uncertainty to the world full of challenges, and intensify distress and division, China says US is exaggerating Russian threat to Ukraine. Russia would be ready to reroute supplies to other markets should new Western sanctions target its energy sector, Russian finance minister said on Wednesday. Russian imports account for 46% of Europe's solid fuels such as coal, 26% of its crude oil and 38% of the region's gas. The Pentagon confirmed Wednesday that 3 U.S. Navy P-8A aircraft experienced unprofessional intercepts by Russian fighter jets over the Mediterranean Sea last weekend. Burkina Faso strongman Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damibo was inaugurated as president on Wednesday, just over 3 weeks after he led a coup to topple elected head of state. Landslides and flooding triggered by heavy rainfall killed at least 18 people Tuesday in a tourist town in the hills above Rio de Janeiro, Brazilian firefighters said. According to Syrian Arab news agency, the Israel Defense Forces fired missiles from the Golan Heights at several military positions in Zakia near Damascus before midnight on Wednesday. No casualties and little damage has been reported. The leader of Hezbollah group said on Wednesday that it has the ability within Lebanon to convert thousands of rockets into precision missiles and to produce drones. Representatives of the EU and the US have met Taliban members in Doha as the group seeks to unlock fundings to tackle Afghanistan's dire humanitarian crisis. 6 terrorists, who were involved in recent attacks on military personnel in Balochistan's Kech district, were killed during an exchange of fire with security forces in Injurkan range on Wednesday, according to Pakistan's military media affairs wing. Muslim students on Wednesday were denied entry in several pre-university colleges in India's southern Karnataka state as they were asked to remove their hijabs before entering classes. Indian-occupied Kashmir, the families of 3 Kashmiri students, who have spent more than 3 months in jail for celebrating the Pakistan cricket team's win over India, have appealed for their release. Nepali police fired tear gas and water cannon and arrested 77 demonstrators in the capital Kathmandu as several hundred people protested against a $500 million US grant. Al-Shabaab fighters have attacked several police stations and security checkpoints in Somalia's capital, Mogadishu. 5 people killed including 2 children. Indian tax officials on Wednesday conducted searches at the offices of Chinese tech giant Huawei.